The game was announced. Feverish claims were made. It was going to be a game changer. Pre-orders opened. Like many, I jumped for it at £56 for the Year 1 edition in a cut price site. A bargain for what was in store. Developed by racing simulation veterans at Streetforce Studios and their proprietary Hadron physics engine, this powerful combination of superior handling, simulation and open technology was poised to become the new benchmark in sim racing. Even up to release day, the hyperbole was almost beyond credibility. Then launch day happened. Oh dear, early Steam reviews overwhelmingly seemed to feature the words, "product refunded," citing unrealistic car handling, bugs, and an overall unfinished game. Commentators noting that it being a game with links to a certain notorious sim racing author's involvement, the unexpected hyperbole this time almost amounted to a con. 3 patches were released prior to Christmas 2025, claiming to have fixed certain car classes, force feedback and the car's handling, none of these seeming to appease the doubters. 4 updates this year so far have been better received. I'm driving version 2.0, the latest, and yes, having read reviews and seen YouTube, I wasn't convinced and still remain very skeptical about whether I should buy it. But people who've driven it since launch day say it was fun and enjoyable, if not perfect yet. This is where I, an older veteran skeptical racer of some almost 20 years plus experience of sim racing, decided what the hell. If I paid £28 for it on a cut price website, it might not be the worst £28 I'd ever wasted, and so here I am. Is it a waste of money? Is it even drivable? Is it optimised for nice looking effective gameplay? I'm here to find out. First up, the game almost instantly recognised my wheel pedals. It was a doddle to set up. I didn't tinker with any graphics or any settings in what you're about to see in this first part of this video. I just went in, found what I thought was the practice mode or time trial mode, which is called factory driver in this, and I picked a car straight away, and so I'm here at Lime Park to drive around, and now I'll describe to you now what I felt and what I saw and what I experienced. A circuit I know from playing Forza back in the day, so it gives us this sort of like overview of the circuit, which is a nice touch I think. So here we are, we've got a little weather dialogue there. Oh, we can change some of the cockpit stuff here. The pedals seem to work, the steering wheel seems to work, so let's go for it. So it's given us a virtual mirror. We've got a track map.
Yeah, just take it steady for the first 2 laps, mate. Tyres are cold. I'll let you know when they're in the window.
Don't really need the racing line, but we'll keep it on for now. Car feels okay. Obviously this is an Audi, this will be like a 4-wheel drive thing or an all-wheel drive thing. Force feedback works. It's not super detailed right now. But I like the fact that the mesh on the protective mesh on the windows is sort of flapping in the breeze or whatever. We've got this virtual mirror, which I don't really need, but there's a lot of info there on the bottom right. Got the gears, speed. I thought I'd select it to use Imperial stuff, but obviously hasn't remembered that, or I haven't saved it properly. We've got some tyre warmth and temperature and everything. So let's go in and change some things here. Just going to turn it down because it's mighty loud. I've sort of tweaked things for making this video so it's not quite as loud for you, but things will be a little bit quieter now. Turn the user interface down. Looks like you've got to press confirm. It doesn't seem to recognise any interface buttons on the wheel yet. Well, I'll see there's also a force feedback output widget there on the bottom left. I see there's also widget for my throttle and steering inputs, I think. Certainly my throttle inputs. Going to change things again here. I kind of locked it to 60 frames a second. That's about the only graphical tweak I made before coming into the driving. So I put it up to 90. I've got no DLSS or frame generation at the moment. I've got a 4070 Ti card with 16 gigs of memory, which is not super fast, but it's got lots of memory. Yeah, everything's alright. It's not groundbreaking yet. But it's enjoyable. The thing I'm most surprised about is everything's working like it should. So I'm doing a time lap now. Helped greatly by the racing line, which I shouldn't really have on. So I've done a faster sector there, sector 1. Coming up the hill here, using the full width of the track like I should be. The sounds are good, I like the engine sounds. We've got a good sector 2 time. Just do this a bit before I go to my first race. The cockpit looks fine, the graphics of the cockpit are fine, graphics overall outside are nice. Nothing breathtaking, but they're competent, they're good. It's slow now in this sector, I think. That's what the red bar seems to mean at the top of the screen next to the timer. Now we're ahead. Just going to stop it there now and just check some controls, make sure I've got all my controls sorted out. I mean, this is fairly straightforward, so device settings. Hey, how do I do that? Warning, increasing global force feedback gain can produce extremely strong vibrations. Can't remember how much of the graphics I've got turned up, but it's nice enough to view. There's nothing wrong with it. Car's doing what I'm asking of it. It's not behaving strangely. I'm not the world's fastest driver. I'm the world's most extreme driver. But the car's behaving like I would expect it to. So we're going to come out of that factory driver bit, that bit there at Lime Rock Park. So now I'm looking at doing a race now, looking at the options, as I say, which are down the left side. I'm quite interested in this, Saline Derby. So we've got Sebring. Can we select car on here? No. Or track? No. So how do I select car or track? Filter by track, but hang on. It's a race weekend, that's right. So, if I click on the car, oh yeah, that brings the cars up. Right, okay. So what's that Aston Martin Vantage GT3 from 2024? Looking nice. So class select. Yes, here's the NGT, which I was always interested in, which was one of my main reasons for being interested in Project Motor Racing, these NGTs. I think it's the only sim that has NGTs. So I'm going to choose this Beamer, BMW M3 GTR, and we're going to go to, Brianza. That's Monza. Derby. Ah! That's Donington. That's Donington Park. So if I choose Derby, which obviously they can't use the word Donington, can we have it without the... we can, without the chicaney bit on the hairpin, I should say. With just the... Right, so I'm going to choose... Right, summer... Practice 10 minutes, qualifying 10, race 12. 16 or 30. Alright, so you can choose the strength of the AI here. Identical vehicle off. I don't want the same vehicles. We want... we're just going to do quality and race. Miss out the practice. Identical vehicle off. Right, that's good. So here we are. We're going to Derby. And here is our overview of Donington, or Derby if you like. Welcome to Derby Raceway. Right, so that's what the start-finish straight looks like. Do we need to look at anything else? Are they coming? There's the downhill bit where you turn right at the bottom of the hill. This is going to be a single race, as I've said, 12 laps. Yeah, so that overview thing is quite good. The frame rate on it could be slightly better, but it's alright just for an overview. Wonder if we'll get any planes flying over. So here we are in the pit. Weather is clear, ambient temperature is 21.9. Really? In Derby? Right, so here we are in the car. I'm 16th, as you can see on the list on the left. We've got a virtual mirror, but an ordinary mirror as well, so we might not need the virtual mirror, but anyway, be that as it may. I'm going to try and pull out the pits without hitting anything. Oh, the car goes sort of semi-ghost-like, as do the others. Buttons-wise, I'm not sure I've got a pit limiter. Pit limiter's been disabled, that's done that automatically. Oh, we've still got the racing line on. Right. So here we are in our BMW. Let's see how we get on. The car behind. I'm hoping they're all the same class as me. I don't want to be driving in the wrong class. But yeah, wheels working fine. Force feedback is alright-ish. Alright to good, I would say. There's nothing wrong with it. Could be more detailed, like I say, but nothing wrong with it. We'll go for third up here. So what kind of car is that? Whoa, sorry mate. I got him back. So we'll do sort of like one timed lap of this. I must say I'm kind of is it wrong to say impressed? I'm impressed that it's working okay. Things all the stick it's had basically, and it's not that bad. I'm having an enjoyable time so far. Somebody else coming through there. They're all driving those low things with the big wing on the back. So as long as we get a qualification time, that my inputs are being well translated into the game, I think. Got hard tyres on. Don't really need the mini-map on the bottom left. Force feedback output. Got two bars down there, I'm not really sure what they mean. Alright, so I've just seen we've got TCS on 3. I don't know what the buttons are, would be to change that just yet. We've got ABS on 3. total brake bias seems to be 63.37. We've got 47.2 litres of fuel on board, which are totally not necessary when qualifying. Got our last lap time, got our best lap time, potential best, lap number 2, and it gives you the remaining time left in the session. Okay, that's good. I'm 2 seconds up on what I did before. Seconds up now, which is good. Engine sounds are good. .5 seconds up on that previous lap, which puts me 12th.
You've got 5 minutes left.
Well, I'm improving, not by great amounts, but well, half a second nearly. Oh yeah, half a second. .8 of a second. Second now. I'm at the back again, I just note. And now that makes us 14th again. So I'm battling with David White and Ryan Callahan. He's approaching. By half a second. We're up to 15th in the placings. Yeah, that's not good. Right, whoop there. Track limits are right, so that's blown that lap. Three minutes and 10 seconds left of qualifying anyway, so making way for these guys coming in here. I don't know if there's any stuff like being a bad driver carries over to anything in this game. So I'm going to come into the pits and set things out and just see what's what.
Careful with the speed. We don't want to get any penalties.
Pit limit has come on automatically. I'm assuming there's an option for that. Great parking. We've got a 22-second pit stop. So I think I'll pause this here and hang on, and we'll go into the race. Here's a little bit of replay of the qualifying session and a few of the other cars. I'm not sure what some of those things are. I don't know what that is. That red and white thing. But the cars look nice. Unfortunately, there's no animation of the crowds or any scenery animation, I don't think, in the game, it seems. Just all static, which could be improved in this day and age. So that's a nice look at the qualifying session there. So let me... So I'm going to go into the vehicle setup screens now. So we've Got, again, pardon the squeaky chair. Fuel used, recorded best lap, 1.2 litres on my best lap. Fuel calculated. It seems to say that 2 litres of fuel is about the best setup. Tyres you can change, auto, hard. Right, okay. I like the little diagrammy things. It's quite a nice looking setup screen. A lot of suspension, differential and engine electronics.
Yeah, not the best result, mate, but we can move forward from where we are.
Firmly at the back. Let's click on the next session and go forward to the race here at Derby. So, fuel, yeah, I'm going to change the fuel. So it's not a very long race. I think 16 litres might do it. Watch this space later to see what happens about that. Can you guess what happens? So I'm lowering the rear wing angle. Steering wheel stuff. Oh, that's good. So you can change steering wheel stuff there. I'm going to quit that, and not restart. Drive. Oh, and here we get the starting grid. This is a nice touch. I'm going to zoom between the cars to see who's where. Again, the frame rate on this could be better. I presume these aren't real people. I don't know. But anyway, it's a nice touch. There's Ryan Harrington. Won't we be battling with him? Liam Hawthorne. Pierre Fontaine. Ryan Callahan. Ah, maybe that was the guy we were battling with. Thomas Bauer. Sebastian Kramer. David White. Emile Rochefort. Jean-Luc Marchand. John Henshaw. And tail end Charlie, it's Crunchy in his BMW M3 GTR.
Come on, mate.
Here we go then.
Nail this start.
Get ready. Go! Here we go. God, everybody's off the line a lot quicker than I am. Oh, somebody's gone wide. Somebody's gone wide there, so I'm not last. Down the hill. Keep it tight in. Take down on the brakes there, into fourth. Slightly wide. Taking the apex tighter. Third, watch the bollards, up the hill, into fourth, tap on the brakes at the third. See, we're caught up there. Hope this game's not guilty of rubber banding there, going slowly because I've got on quite a lowish level, but I'm on 75. That's pretty low. Right, here we go. Can we take this guy? Oh, I should have been further in. I didn't leave him enough room, and damage.
That looked like a pretty big hit, mate. You've lost the front splitter. Box this lap for a replacement.
No, I don't think I'm going to do that, mate. I'm not coming in. My front splitter is broken. But the car seems to be handling okay. Would that affect the handling? We seem to be alright. Up to 14th. Good. Yep. Tyres are 68 Celsius for the front left. I've got a purple for sector 1. Is that just a purple for me or the entire field? Don't know. It's going well so far. Both in the race and the game is doing what I expect of it. It looks nice-ish. Got 2 greens there, purple and 2 greens for the sectors. Note we've got the racing line off now, thankfully. Yep, I think I'm gaining on them. Seems to be running well on my system. The controllers are working fine. Still 14th. Oh, we're gaining them on them under braking. I suppose that's where the skill level comes in. Can we take this guy? I think we've got the speed on him. Oh, he's passed in there, yeah. Whoa, he's trying to go around the outside, I think. I don't know who blocked him there. Unintentionally, of course. Yeah, we're definitely gaining on them. The front's getting warm now. Yeah, I think I've caught these 3. Well, these 2 anyway at the back. Yep, I'm a lot faster than them through that turn there. Can I take this guy? Is that Emil Rochefort? I think he's too far ahead of us, I think. Maybe not. He's gone wide. I'll try to give him room. I think I've got him. Yeah. I think I'm later on the brakes than them too. So who's next? Sebastian Kramer. He's 0.5 ahead. I assume you don't have a bookstore dealers and things. I can't even check. Now we're 1 second up. This guy is there. They're both gone way slower than me there. He's 0.3 ahead now. Can we take him here at the chicane? No, too far back, I think. We'll try anyway. Yeah. I've dropped out to second there for that. Got to 12th now. Brake. That's probably not a good decision to try and overtake there, Crunchy. No harm done. Did lose some revs though. Dabbing the brake at that point there. Coming at us now. 0.4 of a second in front. The wobbles there, no, that wasn't a good turn for me. Getting here though. Whoa, look how slow he is. Blimey, I'm having to take evasive action. Well, it's worthwhile thinking about going on the outside there. Probably not. No, no, he's got the better of me there. a lot slower now in these cars. I'm not sure what this thing's reading on the top left of the screen. Lap 7, 12, 12, 16. I'm beginning to suspect something at this point. I'm having a good race with them. I know I've got the difficulty down lowish, but I'm enjoying the early look at the game. And so far I mean, as I say, is it wrong to say I'm impressed? Oh, track limits under investigation. I've gone outside track limits, I think. And we're going to have to give... Oh, I've got a warning there. I have to be careful following these cars. Surely I've got it now. Surely I've got it now. Whoa. I think he's hit me and he's gone off, I think. Oh dear. Probably didn't leave him enough room there. That was my error. But anyway, we're up to 11th. And I say I'm enjoying the sport. Dabbing the brake slightly too long at that turn in the downhill section. It's like kink bend. But we're close here, 0.2 of a second behind this guy. Who's this? Pierre Fontaine. Come on, Pierre. You got him here at this bit. Track limits again. What's going to happen with that? Oh.
Slow down and keep the time back, mate. Fall off the racing line and allow any cars to pass.
So there's Pierre going off into the distance now. Oh! I've slowed down and somebody's hit me and come off. Did I not come off this racing line enough? My apologies to whoever that was. Right, lost a lot of time there.
Hit this lap.
And would say we're short of fuel. Oh, I haven't fueled the car enough. That's a traditional crunchy error, that. Trying to be too skimping on the fuel requirements to save weight. So that's kind of blown this race. I think if I have to come at the pits. I'm not even certain about how many laps I've done. Oh, I've cut the track again. Oh dear. Yeah, oh man.
You've been given a penalty. You've got to give the time back.
Right. Well, there's some things to get used to here, like the track limits. Didn't realise it was so strict. Those cars are coming by now. Come on, alright, I can put the... Alright, okay. Whoa, don't hit me this way. Right, it's the pits for me. Got no pit button, but hopefully it'll realise what I'm doing. We're wearing the black flag there. Pit limit enabled, good.
Given a penalty for track limits. Pit limits run, mate. Look for the box and hit your marks.
So I haven't selected any buttons to... Hang on. I haven't selected that pool parking, okay. So I haven't selected any buttons to change any pit requirements. Tyre compound auto, fuel run amount full. I don't really want it full. Damage repair all. So they're going to fix the front splitter. They're going to put me a full tank of fuel in. They're probably going to change all the tyres, etc, 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 etc. So this is why we've got such a long pit stop. The numbers at the top left say 10 of 12. Is that the pit? Is that my pit window? Then we got 16, 16. So we're on the lap. This is supposed to be the last lap. This must be the last lap. So we're definitely going to finish last. Disabled for me, and do Do I see a car coming in the rear view mirror? Oh yes, we've got a blue flag. So I'm going to be in. This is going to be terrible. Not to worry. Wow. There's a very, very wide angle rear view mirror. Come on, guy, I'm going slow for you. Sort of trying to. They're coming past, I'm going wide. There he goes. I think some of these messages for cars being wide are a bit slow as well. Something about a second or two too slow. So they probably need to be quickened up a bit. Just a straightforward developer. We've still got blue flags. I wonder if you can change the zoom on the rear view, that virtual rear view mirror. It'd be nice to be able to too. But anyway, this is just a very, very, very first look. This is my very, very first time of playing, picking it up. This video is recording my very first time in the game. So, so maybe there's another lap. Because the 16 of 16 is complete, but the 11 of 12 isn't, if you see what I mean. Come on, car. There it goes. Try to keep out of the AI's way. And that, people have criticised the AI in the game quite a lot. It's not done anything that I wouldn't expect it to do. It hasn't been unfair, doesn't driven into me or anything like that. I've been the culprit in most accidents I've had. And that must be it over. So I finished 16th out of 16. My best time was a 1:12, which is not the worst, but it's the penultimate worst. We can have a look at some of the review, quick view of the replay if you like. But overall I've enjoyed my experience. I don't think I've wasted my money. I'm glad I've got it. I'll be quite happy to keep playing and getting the buttons and everything set up like I want, and trying to enjoy it more. So, do I recommend playing the game? If you get it on a site like I did, then yes. Full price. I think it's a sale item, I think, really. If you can get it cheaper than the list price. And that's not to say that I don't think developers deserve their money back. They do. But you get that with DLC and just continuing to, and just buying the game, I guess. So I would recommend buying the game, and I'm with the view that it's going to be continually improved upon, and extra features put in, and bugs are continued to be squashed. But I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed my little race there with the AI. Multiplayer I haven't tried yet. I'll give it a go at some later point in the next few days. But anyway, thanks for joining me here. This is Crunchy signing off. I hope that was useful to anybody who is considering buying Project Motor Racing. Anyway, bye for now.